Hi, I'm Calico Thrift. I'm a burlesque artist, and I'm coming at you from the future, technically. We are going to take a $4 1950s style dress from Goodwill that I got this week. We're going to chop it in half, and we're going to perform in it by the end of the week. I just got home from that show. So that's any indication as to how things went. It's going to go well. It's going to go well, okay? Is it going to go how we think? No, it's not. But that's for past Calico to tell you about. All right, let's go. I want to extend a genuine thank you to the person at Goodwill who, when they saw me trying this dress on over my clothes in the mirror, said, "You should buy that. It looks really good on you. It looks really great with your hair." Because you were right. So thank you. But there's something about this dress that really gives me the vibe of like kind of a 50s housewife, which was something that I was wearing a lot in, I want to say like 2016, which albeit was a time when I had a boyfriend and I was really playing up that type of femininity for some reason. I think this silhouette looks really great on me, but it's not necessarily what I'm going for right now aesthetically, especially in the burlesque space. So today I don't really know what I'm going to do with this dress. Hi, you want to be in on this? Yeah. I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do with this dress. All I know is that I want to make it into a two-piece. So I want to detach the skirt, and I want to do something to the skirt to take away that sort of circle skirt shape. And then I want to make this top something that I can easily remove with like a buckle or something like that. I'm feeling a little sick. I have to feed these cats. And I have no idea how this is going to turn out. So let's try something new.
To spare you from the ramblings of a sick woman, I'm just going to narrate. I had to separate the skirt from the top, and I found some secret little ruching in here, which was really fun. I ended up keeping that, and then I kept the waistband attached to the skirt. So basically, I just seam ripped the whole skirt off, and then I had to remove the zipper so that I could fully separate the top from the bottom. And you can see me doing that here. Ooh, yes, good job. So I love when this like fully drops off. It starts to really look like what I think it's gonna look like. I stuff my little threads in my thread bottle. And then here I'm using way too many words to describe that I'm just gonna sew this back together where the zipper used to be.
All right, now that I've got the two pieces separated, I've got the skirt, and it's essentially a sheet of fabric now because I seam ripped that whole back seam, and we'll get to that in a second. First, I'm going to take the back of this shirt, if I can find it, and I'm going to just sew it back together so that I can put it on. I'm no longer going to have the zipper in the back be what closes it. I'm gonna move the closure to the front. I feel like when people envision themselves sewing, they envision the sewing being the thing. And it's just so much about what happens before and after you use the machine. The using the machine is like the fun part. Because, boom, look at that. That's sewn together. Did I do it right? Yeah. Okay, perfect. So now what I'm going to do, can I just clip these seams and open it up? Okay. Now it's kind of a little jacket moment. Okay, look at that. So now we've got this seam down the back, which is fine. That was there before when there was a zipper. And I think the idea is going to be to, because it's already kind of gathered here, I think I want to take these ends and kind of like stuff them into a little buckle. And then once they're in a buckle, have them buckle together right here in the center.
I wanted to make sure first and foremost that this was a finished top, so I went ahead and hemmed the bottom of the entire top.
Okay, so I'm not trying to reinvent the wheel here. I found this little, like, I don't even know what to call this, like slider, like belt slider in my craft box. And so I think I'm just going to use that. And then when I want to do a reveal, I can just pull her off, and maybe I'll just like stitch her to the fabric itself, but she kind of stays on. Let's go with this for now. The waistband is still attached to this, but it's open. So what I'm going to do next is fold it over, do a little ladder stitch to hide it, and then we can start draping this.
I'm sure you've already seen it in a frame, but when I'm doing these projects, I'm almost always watching Drag Race for the inspiration. Here you can see I've got the top and the bottom fully hemmed, ready to go. And then I do have this little buckle here, but it was kind of scratching at the fabric a little bit, so I ended up not using it. I did end up using my shirring foot on my machine for the first time here, and to its credit, it did its job. But I'm not sure that I knew what I was doing.
I think what I'm feeling is a little bit confused because I just used my shirring foot on the front here and on the back here, and it did what I've been trying to get it to do all day. But it still looks kind of weird. So I think what I'm going to do is try to pin the zipper in and see if that makes it look less crazy. I don't know what to say. It's not giving. What it is giving is not what I want to be giving. So I'm thinking instead of ruching down the front and the back, maybe what I need to do is ruche down the side seams. Back to the drawing board.
Spoiler alert, this was also not the right choice.
It's just wrong. It's just wrong. I think what I'm going to have to do... Get off of me. I think what I'm going to have to do is... hand pleat. It's going to be okay. I'm just not going to do it today. I'm hot. I'm sick. I'm working with the brain of somebody who's too hot and sick. We'll try again tomorrow.
It turns out all I had to do was tie it. All I had to do was tie it in a knot. Making my life so hard.
All right, team. So, as you can see, this looks like pretty good. When I put it on myself and I wrap it, this like section in the front here doesn't look too bulky. And so what I think I'm gonna do is just keep it the way it is and perform in it and see what could be changed. But like, it looks cute having this little wrap here. Yeah. So I think that's where we're at. I think we're gonna perform in it and we're gonna see how it feels. And then I will update you tomorrow. All right, I just got home from a show where I performed with this set. It's like very low tech. It's like I'm just kind of tying it up and tucking it in places. And I like told a few people that it had been a different kind of dress earlier in the week, and they were like, what? So that feels like a success. And I'll insert a clip here of what it looked like. And this is officially part 1 of this project. I am going to, in the long term, we're going to work on this project again. We're going to do some finishing touches. We're going to do some embellishments. We're going to do some fun trim. But for now, we have officially taken a dress and split it in half and performed in it. And that's what the goal was. Okay, that's what the goal was. I don't know if I was entirely clear about that because, well, I was sick all week, and this this was a weird video. But stay tuned for part 2. If you want to make sure that you see that, please subscribe so we can see each other a little bit more often. And if you like this type of video where I kind of just experiment, let me know by clicking that like button. And oh, was that like some Inception? Look, you can see me on the phone in there. Sorry. If you like this video, please give this one a like so that Daddy YouTube knows that this is a good sparkly little corner of the internet to be in. And I'll see you in the next one.